We passing time, it's passing fast. It's lasting long cause our passion lasts. The test of time, it presses back. We staying strong, we never crack. America's favorite pastime. Remember the last time that you and I just grabbed some mics, related while we passed rhymes, back and forth in the cypher late at night. Those were my favorite times. It made my night so many times, exchanging lines and digging deep into.
Yo, what's up, guys? Back at you with another video on today. This is the year 3 expectations for Derek Stingley, cornerback Derek Stingley of the Houston Texans. If you have not yet subscribed, hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel. This is Clutch Sports Entertainment, and we're coming at you with another video on today. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, there's always going to be expectations for players because coming into the season, man, definitely, man, Houston Texans have the opportunity to make it to the Super Bowl. I'm not going to crown them Super Bowl champs or anything like that. They have to handle their business in a regular season. And you got to get past Kansas City, and you got to get past teams like Baltimore and Miami and other teams that are good in the AFC as well. But at the same time, you know that there's going to be expectations for certain star players on the team. And the Texans have a cornerback in Derek Stingley who was drafted in 2022. And pretty much with Derek Stingley, you know what to expect out of this kid. This kid is big time. He's box office, and you definitely want him to become Stingley Island in year number 3. So far, currently in his career, he has over 6 interceptions. Last year was his best year, getting 5 interceptions last season. The only thing with Stingley is what you want to see from him, and this is the expectation, and this is the big one, is for him to be able to play the whole season healthy. Now, in 2022, he only played 9 games. In 2023, he only played 11 games. So what you want out of Stingley Island is for this kid to be dominant on the football season for a whole entire year. That's what you're going to be expecting from Derek Stingley, and you're going to want him to play at an all-star, at a Pro Bowl, all-pro caliber level. Is what you want Derek Stingley. If he wants to become Stingley Island and basically shut down his side of the field, how he's going to have to do that is being able to be on the field. That's the number one thing with Derek Stingley, and that's the only thing that really holds this kid back from being one of the top 5 corners in the National Football League. Being on the football field means everything. So in 2024, if Derek Stingley can play the whole season, this is going to be a phenomenal thing for the Houston Texans, because I think the team that the Houston Texans are building, man, they are building a juggernaut, and they're doing it the right way by being able to pick up free agent pieces to be able to bring in, to be able to match what the team is trying to do. And then not only that, they had a great draft as well. And you want these guys to be able to come in, and you want these guys to buy in what DeMeco Ryans is selling to these guys. And that's being able to get these guys to the next level, man. You know, the expectations with the Texans is going to be through the roof because they picked up Stephon Diggs. We know what type of player he is. He's consistent year in and year out. And this Texans team is definitely a Super Bowl contender. I definitely think that C.J. Stroud has an opportunity this season to win the MVP, man. I think C.J. Stroud is that good where he can go out and win the MVP for the Houston Texans. But before all that has to happen, you have to have your pieces in place, and Derek Stingley has to be one of those pieces that balls out as well. If Stingley can become Stingley Island and he can stay healthy, I think that skies is the limit for the Houston Texans. This kid can play, man. He can play. Now, does he get beat on plays sometimes? Yes. It happens. You know, it happens with all types of corners in the league. It's not every play you're going to shut down somebody. But for majority of the time while he's on the field, this dude is definitely one of the top corners in the league. And the only thing that stops him from really plateauing and getting to that next level is his health. That's the only thing that I see that Stingley really has to work on, is being healthy. Other than that, man, the expectations for him is just for him to go out, be healthy, and produce on the field, getting takeaways and being a playmaker at the corner position. If Stingley can do that, I guarantee you, man, this kid is going to get a huge deal from the Houston Texans. I love that they drafted this kid a few seasons ago, and A lot of people was questioning they should have took Sauce Gardner. Well, they could have took Sauce Gardner, but they decided to go with Stingley instead. They knew that this kid had talent. And last year, he did show that. In 11 games, he got 5 picks. So he's letting you know. And it's not just about interceptions. You have to be able to shut your guy down as well. So I don't want to just say, okay, just because he had the 5 interceptions, that shows what type of player Derek Stingley is. But because, no, he's a nasty, sticky island type of guy. He's a sticky corner. So definitely, man, what I'm seeing from Derek Stingley is nothing but greatness, man. And for him to even be greater in 2024, he's going to have to go out there and stay healthy. That's the only thing that you need from Derek Stingley, is for him to go out there and for him to stay healthy at the end of the day. You want to see this dude ball out. You want to see him take advantage of his opportunity to get out there on that football field. And once he's able to do that, man, I'm telling you, dog, skies is going to be the limit for this Houston Texans team. So him also not only doing that this season, he also had 43 tackles, and he had just some great coverage, man. And he also had like 13 PDs as well. So Derek Stingley is definitely well off on his way to being one of the top corners in the league. But his health is the only thing that's permitting him from really being Stingley Island. If he can stay healthy on that field, he's going to be that lockdown corner that the Houston Texans need. And then they got to find the next corner that's going to be able to help him as well, whether it's going to be C.J. Henderson, or whether it's going to be Jeffrey Okudah, or if it's going to be the guy that they just drafted, Kamari Lassiter from the Georgia Bulldogs. They got to figure out who's going to be that number 2 guy along with Stingley Island. But I definitely think that Stingley is going to come into the season prepared. I think this Houston Texans team is going to scare a lot of teams this season coming up. They have the pieces in place. They have the guys to be able to get out to the quarterback and Will Anderson, and also in picking up Danielle Hunter in the offseason. They got the pieces are in place. So now you just got to be able to get Stingley to be able to stay healthy on the field. And that's the only expectation that I have for Stingley going into the 2024 season. Stay healthy, Derek Stingley, because if you do, this Houston Texans team is really going to take off in 2024. All right, guys, leave it in the comment section what you think Derek Stingley is going to do and how many games he's going to play in 2024. I'm out of here. Until next time, peace.
Flex it.